Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Tarot reading for August the 31st through to September the 6th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And thank you so much for all the love, all the support that you send me each and every day. Truly, thank you so much. Now, let's get to the cards because, wow, we're talking about exciting new paths opening up to you based on the wisdom of yesterday, closing doors behind you. But I don't think it's deliberate doors that you're closing. You're giving it a lot of thought. I think this is definitely thinking about, well, keeping positive front and foremost and allowing the magic to come in. I mean, we have the Magician as our first card. So definitely allowing the magic to come into our lives, looking at the big picture, looking at the positive things in our life, looking at the positive direction in which we want to go or we are going. Okay, because I see a brand new path opening up. So I don't want to say you're actually into this path, even though you may feel like you're starting to make some headway in a new path. There is more opportunities opening up to you, or wider or expansive paths opening up to you. There's magic coming in, okay? It's as easy as that, okay? So focus on the big picture. Definitely focus on the big picture this week. Don't let the mundane little tiny things pull you down, okay? Especially if you're hitting a lot of negative energy, try and move that energy to the back burner because we want to think positive. We want to think about affirmations. We want to think about creating our abundance, putting our wishes out there for our tomorrow. It's coupled with the Three of Wands. Okay, so now this path here takes up the entire card. So yes, magic is coming in, and magic is coming in about the path that you are going forward in. So I would have to say, where you've been dreaming big, dream bigger. Where you haven't been really dreaming all that much, it's time to really sit back. I mean, we have the Hangman here. So it might be a thing where you need to pull yourself back a little bit. Maybe you've been concentrating a little bit too much on the day-to-day realities in order to really focus in on the big picture. Or maybe, I mean, we evolve as people, and as we evolve as people, our goals, our dreams, our visions of tomorrow change. Okay, maybe sometimes dramatically, most times we just need to tweak it a little bit. But I think we really need to take that time out to meditate, to pray. Actually, with the Magician as the first card, this is a beautiful, it's a beautiful week to write down your affirmations and to say them out loud. So, you know, day one, have that piece of paper and pen by your bedside, but write down the affirmation that you want for the day. So, thank you for putting abundance in my path today. And then say it out loud. And the next day, put another affirmation down. And then say those two things. And keep it going. And at the end of the week, you are going to have 7 beautiful affirmations leading you into an incredible tomorrow. Okay? Because this is the card. This is kind of like the pause card, but I really don't see the pause all that much except for this card. Okay? We've got 2 swords, actually. The 6 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. And the swords is more of the action plan forward, okay? So maybe it's just the fact that, you know, where I saw it at the very beginning when I was talking, we have the Wheel of Fortune here that's actually coupled with the Hangman. So it is doors closing behind us, and it's a deliberate thought pattern that closes those doors behind us. Now, usually when I see this card, and I'm seeing it really strongly, is that huge wheel looks like a pentacle to me. Looks like a giant coin. So I would have to say that chances are you are moving forward in a path of creating more finances for yourself. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's starting your own business. Maybe it's creating wealth in some way. If it's really not money that you are concerned with, then absolutely it is the abundance of love and well-being and health in your life. But I think for the majority of you, you are going to be looking at career. You are going to be looking at how to go forward with an abundance. And I think you're closing some doors on purpose this week. In maybe the way you've done things in the past, maybe the way you've approached certain things, broach certain subjects. Maybe this week is the week where we have and new conversations and enlightenments and aha moments come out of that. We have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, now the Ten of Swords is right in the middle of the Six of Swords and the Fool. So this tells me that you have gained so much wisdom, so much knowledge from the lessons that you have been through these past, that could be a couple of years, really. For some of you, it's a couple of years. But especially over maybe the last 2 or 3 months, you have really been going through the lessons, the hardships, the sorrows, the struggles. Okay, now don't get afraid of this card. Please don't, okay? The Ten of Swords is saying that you are through the struggle. That those swords are not in your back. Many people think they are, but they are really behind you. If they were in your back, there'd be a pool of blood in front. There's no pool of blood, so we know they're behind us. We know they're our shield of strength. They know that, you know, we had to walk through certain lessons, certain growing experiences, certain learning experiences in order to capture the wisdom so that we can go forward in our path, but go forward with a sure step. Okay, the Six of Swords. There's our swords again, being our shield. Now, it's going to take work. Wherever you are going, it's going to take work. It's going to take your determination, your effort. But you're ready for it. That boat doesn't have a motor. We're putting that stick in the ground and we're going to push ourselves offshore and we're going to go to the new land. So we are moving forward. So that's why I'm saying there's action involved here this week with you. There's actually moving forward, or a movement forward, or seeing where you need to move forward on the very, very slim chance that there's not an actual action that you can do this week, although I highly doubt it. You see where it is. Maybe it is just closing those doors behind you, or a door behind you, a significant door behind you that has held you back, that has limited you in some way. Perhaps it's yourself and how you self-sabotaged yourself by not believing in yourself or where you wanted to go, your dream. Maybe it was everything kind of pulling you down, all the little stuff in life pulling you down so that you couldn't really, you know, it kind of took your focus off the big picture and where you really want to be and what you really want to do and where you really want to grow. We have the Fool card. This is usually, you know, this is kind of stepping out on a leap of faith. Okay, this is not so worried about where the, you know, it's the big picture. It's not worried about all the little details right now of how we even are going to get there. But it's knowing that that new path is opening up to us. We see it, we want it, we desire it, we're willing to put in the work, we're willing to put in the effort. We know we have the wisdom behind us. Usually this is in career, this is in job, maybe you're looking at a new business venture, a new way of growing money in your life. On the off chance, it could be love and well-being, but I think it's more of bringing the magic in this week. Okay, yes, the Hangman says we need to be the diplomat and we really need to think before we close those doors, but we know what doors need to close in our life now, and we're ready to move forward. Allow that magic to take you away. Do those affirmations every morning, and I think it's going to be a beautiful week. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.